The Dabo Swinney situation is one of the most confounding things that I've encountered in sports in a really long time. I want to put this into perspective. Bubba, if your most beloved team is the New York Mets, right? You love the New York Mets. Mm-hmm. And if the general manager of the New York Mets were to come out and say, I believe that a good baseball team is only built through the draft, through your farm system, through development of your own players, we will not participate in free agency because I don't believe in that. I don't think that's the way the system should be run or the sport should be run or the way you build winning culture or for whatever reason. If the general manager came out and said that, what would your reaction be?
I'd be very confused and frustrated because it just makes no sense. And I'd say, well, we're not going to win because we're not, playing with all the capabilities and all the tools at hand.
That's right. What you'd say,
we're not going to win.
What you'd say is you are purposefully putting yourself at an enormous disadvantage. You have put yourself behind the eight ball and you have chosen to. There is a rule that everyone else, it is not getting around the rules anymore. This is not circumventing the rules anymore. It's not finding a loophole. The transfer portal is just flat out a part of the sport and an invaluable tool for putting together good teams. And they are choosing. He is choosing for his own reasons not to participate. I want to give everyone who's not following this situation two numbers to put it into perspective. There are 4 college football teams in Division I, 4 that did not take any transfers this offseason. 3 of them are military academies. There are some fairly obvious reasons why Army, Navy, and Air Force don't take transfers, right? The 4th is Clemson. They're the only other school. Now you may say to yourself, how much of a disadvantage are they putting themselves into against the other 200 and whatever schools there are in Division I? Last year, 32% of all the snaps taken by Division I football players were taken by players who had transferred at least once. 1/3 of all the players, 1/3 of all the snaps taken were taken by transfers. Clemson's percentage was, of course, 0. So what has happened is that college football, and I know Dabo hates this, but college football has become a professional sport. It operates with free agency. That free agency is the transfer portal. And he is willingly choosing, defiantly choosing not to participate. It's unfathomable to me. Now, you might say to yourself, well, if he's going to keep winning big by developing 18-year-old kids, okay. But 34-3, albeit against the best team in the country, in most people's opinion, Georgia, that's going to raise a lot of eyebrows. If you're going to make a decision like that, if you're going to say we will not participate in the transfer portal for whatever your reasons, you damn well better win. Now, maybe they will start winning, and this will seem less significant, but it couldn't have started worse. I do not have the best of histories with Dabo Swinney. That does not have anything to do with this. What I'm about to say, I'll just say it. There's no reason to equivocate. Dabo Swinney is Clemson football, okay? There was Clemson before Dabo Swinney, and there was Clemson since. And those two things bear no resemblance to one another. Clemson was a good, solid college football program, and Dabo Swinney made them a perennial powerhouse. He did a brilliant job there. He got paid a ton of money and absolutely deserved it. There was a moment in time when we were asking the question, has Dabo replaced or deposed or displaced Nick Saban as the best coach in college football? So no one is questioning his coaching, least of all me. And he has earned as much benefit of the doubt at that school as you can possibly earn because of that success. So that's what makes this so confounding. If I'm his boss, whoever it is he answers to, I find myself with two conflicting emotions. One, you have done everything for us. You are everything. You deserve to have this job until the end of time if you were just losing your touch. If it seems like it's getting away from you a little bit, you deserve as much leeway, as much rope, as much whatever expression is used there as any coach in college football. Literally any. But that's not what's happening. What's happening is you are willingly taking yourself out of the game. This would be like deciding in a football game, I'm not going to utilize the forward pass. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but it's not that big a one. So I don't know what you do if you're the person in charge there. And again, Dabo is the one in charge there, but whoever's in charge of him, it's a complicated one. Because again, he is a great coach. He is unquestionably a great coach. And he put that football program, maybe not on the map, but into a place on the map it had never occupied before. So what do you do?